Gymshark, please sponsor me. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Daddy Goose from Crimson Black Gaming. If you guys are from Crimson Black Gaming, decided to come on over and check my solo music reaction channel. Thank you guys so much for checking it out today. Or if you guys for the web, just click on this kick-ass thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for joining. Or if you're a subscriber, part of the 3.5 thousand subscribers, thank you guys so much for joining, because today we have ourselves a brand new band. And if you checked out the community tabs and you had that bell notification up, you may have guessed that this is our next band, because I had a little fun emoji game that kind of was like an American flag and like a little president guy, which would have been the band President, obviously, because that's who we're doing. So if you guessed that, you already knew it was coming. But I am really excited. I've had a couple people saying this band is the next new thing, which is really weird because they only have 2 songs. Literally, just 2. That's it. So I'm really, really intrigued. They already have a bunch of views. It's really, really weird that a brand new band with only 2 songs have a lot of views and got a big upbringing behind them. So I'm pretty interested. I don't know anything other than that. Other than I'm pretty excited. So with that being said, let's get right on into it. President in the Name of the Father. Turn the volume up. Let's get it. That's terrifying. God.
Choose to find hope, because hope is choosing to find meaning in a meaningless world.
Perfect place for a pause. Great. He even stopped singing, so that's awesome. Other than he is looking me right in the eyes with that haunting mask he's got on. Okay. Very interesting sound here. One thing I noticed right away that's been kind of cool is, keep in mind, this is legit their first song ever, put on YouTube. So I'm assuming it's their first song ever. And usually when you have a band that's just coming out, there's stuff that sounds off about it, rather it's the mixing, like the audio to music. I find a lot of time the vocals and the lyrics sound completely different than the instrumental. Like, they don't mesh at all. It's like they just chose a riff they really like and slapped in lyrics they really like, but they don't mesh at all. For this being a first ever song, I would have never guessed. If I didn't click on their channel and saw that there's only 2 songs, I would have already assumed that they're like 2 or 3 albums in already. They already have the sound. They already have the mixing done really well. The production is obviously really good. Like, it just feels like a legitimate band already, if that makes sense. So that's really, really cool. I'm getting like really weird tiny hints of Sleep Token, in the sense of it's like spooky kind of vocals, ominous kind of sounding. That's the biggest word I'm going to say this episode. Don't expect anything more than that. But really ominous sounding vocals. It's really cool. Those scream notes really sold me immediately. Holy shit, that fucking hit hard. I hope there's more of that. The way he hit that note with the ominous sounding cleans was fucking really cool. I'm not saying more harsh as in I hope the whole song's harshes. That's not what I'm meaning. I hope he just hits similar notes like that, because the combination of those, the cleans and that harsh, were fucking really cool. Anyways, halfway pause point. Let's ride out to the end unless something absolutely cracked out happens. But let's keep going. Really cool ending there. That's kind of fun. It ended with the breakdown and then like a cutoff spot in a weird. That was really cool. Okay, In the Name of the Father. This is an interesting band. I know some of you guys appreciate it when I link bands together. It gives you reference points where I'm thinking of, and then some of you fucking hate it. Anyways, going back to the Sleep Token thing because I mentioned them in the last pause. The only thing I don't like is when it comes to Sleep Token, it's like Vessel's really using his vocals, and you can tell. Like, he's just singing, and he's really good at, like, he's a really good singer, really good vocalist. This one was more on the auto-tune side, and it's like, I can't tell if his vocals are good or not because there's almost too much auto-tune, if that makes sense. Other than the screams, that sounded fucking phenomenal. Too much auto-tune, almost too much for my liking in general. But it was kind of masked over the sense that it was still a really good song. And it's also one of those songs I think it's going to be a grower, not a shower. I don't know why I said that. But I do think the more I listen, like, it almost has that vibe where even if you didn't like it, it's got that sense of come back and listen to me again to it. Like, it makes you want to listen again, which is really weird. And I don't say that often about songs that have that kind of, grasp towards your eardrums. So that's kind of fun. So I'm going to have to listen to this one again to see if I really fuck with it or not. It's so close to being really fucking good, but there's also something missing a little bit that's not quite there. But I still like it. Does it hit the 80s is where I'm like... Or is it in that 70 area? Man, all of our songs recently have been in that 70 area. We haven't really had anything near the 60s in a long time. Which is good. Not complaining there. Oh, this is a hard one to rank. It's like I have to listen to it again. So with that being said, because I have to listen to it again to really understand the true rating, I think I'm going to give it a 79 flat. Because I'm not sure if it deserves 70s or if it deserves 80s. So I think with that, 79... I think is where we're going to give this one for now. But now that we know the band, we know the band sound, maybe the next song will make more sense and we'll get a better sense of a vibe here. So with that being said, let's move on to their second and last song they ever came out with. Okay, next up we have President Fearless. That genuinely pissed me off. Oh, God. What the fuck is that song called? Architects. Is it Seeing Red? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. It's one of Architects one, and it's the exact same vibe from that, and I fucking hated it then, and I hate it now. I hate that, like, just that, I don't even know what vibe that is, where they have, like, a bunch of people in the background saying, it just, like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It just fucking, fuck that sound. I hate it so much. Stop. I wish I could put it into words what that sound is like, but I can't, and I fucking don't like it. I don't know what it is. Oh, God, it's fucking bad. It took me completely out of the song, too. God damn it. All right, well, let's keep going. I hope they don't do that more. I wish I could put it into words why I don't like that sound. But it just fucking isn't it. All right, let's keep going. That was really harsh, but that really caught me off guard. Let's keep going. I honestly actually had something else to say other than that, and that fucking derailed me so hard, I don't even remember what I was going to say before, which also makes me mad. So that's cool. You can hear his vocals a lot better than this one. I know it's an awful place to pause, but copyrights, I should probably get at least one more pause in here. I'll probably even back it up because it's such a bad spot to pause. I'll rewind it. The thing with this auto-tune thing, one thing, I don't know if you guys heard me over the mic. I never know if the music's too loud. I like that you can definitely hear more vocals in this one, in certain parts. You could tell he's definitely singing, versus most of the part is still auto-tuned, but some of it he's still singing, and it sounds pretty good. What I wanted to say was, with this auto-tune thing, I feel like sometimes people use auto-tune as like a easy way out if they don't have good vocals. And by the sounds of it, from the last song, I haven't heard this one, but in the last song, great harshes. And in this one, he's got good vocals in the parts that aren't auto-tune. So I don't know why he's going with this auto-tune route. Because to me, and maybe you guys agree, maybe you guys don't, with this easy way out there with the auto-tune, obviously with this being their first two songs, they're obviously geniuses. I mean, the music video is done really, really well in both videos. They have the lyrics down. They have the riffs down. Everything matches well. It's just, they're obviously meant to be doing this. It's really, really good. But then the auto-tune is like a get-out-jail-free card. It's like you can be good at, the writing, the instrumental, the music video, all of it. But then if you have bad vocals, you just auto-tune it. I'm not saying that about this guy because now I've heard his cleans and his harshes, and they both sound good. So I don't really know why they're going this heavy in the auto-tune. I hope they kind of phase out of it. I don't even mind a little tune. I think they've just cranked it up a little too much, if that makes sense. And maybe you guys agree, maybe you don't. What else was I going to say? I think that was pretty much it on the auto-tune thing. Let's keep going. Let's ride to the end. I like this one a lot better than the other one. Other than the obvious part, I'm not going to keep mentioning. It's just so cynical, so I won't try to confess, but just let me feel I can't lie to myself.
done. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How can do I pretend to tell me it'll make sense in the end? I can't lie to myself and fuck with my health. I just want to be fearless, fearless, fearless.
Was that a big reveal at the end? Am I supposed to know who that is? Or is that just him? And the only thing he's known for is this band. I don't know if that's like a, holy shit, that guy's from fucking, whatever band. That's the guy from Kiss. That's the dude from AC/DC. I don't know. All right, Present Fearless. I liked it more than the last one, which I feel like gives me a better idea on the rating on the other one, which is probably going to drop the other one down to like a 70... more proper, like a 77, 78. And I think this one would be an 80 flat, I think. And ironically, the Fearless part is by far the worst part of the song, and it brings it down a lot because it takes me out of the song every single time. And I don't know why I don't like it that much. I just do. And I know, just like the last time I mentioned it, and I'm just going to call this song Seeing Red, because I don't exactly remember what the song was from Architects. But when I mentioned it, you guys were like, oh, well, that's actually from this and this and this. And I can't believe you don't like that part. You don't understand. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of shtick in this one where you're like, oh, those are kids from the fucking, an orphanage in the president's, hometown. And they let them hop in on a song or something. And it's going to be really sentimental. And I'm over here fucking hating on it. I'm sure there's going to be some fucking bullshit like that. And you guys were like, you don't understand, Goose. That's why that part's really cool. And I'm like, well, I didn't fucking know that before listening to it. I have no idea. That was a cool rant. Vibe kill. Okay. 0 to 100 though. I did like this one more. I like that we got to see his cleans. I like that he brought the harshes in. One thing that's really cool about this too, they do a breakdown like at the end, which is kind of fun. And then just it's like ends on a really cool, strong, powerful note. That's really cool. Speaking of breakdown, forgot to mention the other one. Really cool intro saying like the father in the whisper thing. That was really cool. This one was the breakdown of the last one is better. This one is still okay. But overall, I did like this song better. 0 to 100, I already kind of said 80. And I think that's a really good spot. But man, being the first two songs from this band and having two really solidly structured songs, really, really cool. It already feels like they have their sound. They have their idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe out of their first two songs, this is what they're making. It's really, really cool. I'm hoping they're going to get a lot of feedback from the comment sections. It'd be really cool to see where they go from there. Really, really cool. With that being said, that's enough talking. Let's move into today's outro and a recap. Let's do that. Okay, Presidente. That's not how you say it. It's just President, but that's okay. That was a really cool band. It'll be interesting to see what else they come out with. Like I said, there are only two songs, so I'm assuming they got to be coming out with more fairly soon, right? If they have a whole album already made, it'd be weird to release two singles and then not release for another year. So I'm assuming there's going to be more from them. I would say leave some comments down below for more President, but there isn't any. So I guess instead, leave a comment down below if you want to see me come back to President when they come out with all of their rest of their album. Should I stay on top of President? Should I throw them to the side? Let me know. I like them. I would like to come back to them, but I want to know what you guys think. But with that being said, if you guys have made it this far into the outro and recap, you know what time it is. Secret outro word of the day. Which you use as I say this word, you can comment it down below and just go show me you guys watching all the way to the end, which I really do appreciate it. Secret outro word of the word. Let's fucking do a fucking Gym Shark. You comment the word Gym Shark and tag them down below. That'd be fucking cool. That just goes to show me you guys are watching all the way to the end, and I really do appreciate it. And if we could get a Gym Shark sponsor, yeah, that'd be fucking good. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Daddy Goose out.